Good evening, I'm Tina. This video is just want to summarize all the JSP element we have already covered, okay? And also there are something which we are not covered, I will also mention, and don't worry, we will cover in future videos, okay? And if you are familiar with the JSP elements we already talked about, you can skip this video, okay? It's kind of like a summary, so something is duplicated. I will using the OneNote to summarize, so it's easier to draw and using the pen here. So JSP elements this is for dynamic content, right? For dynamic content, let's use this one. Dynamic content, okay? The static content is the HTML, okay? And it has 7. One is a declaration. The first one we introduced is declaration, right? And the syntax is used like this way, has exclamation. And between them, you can insert instance variable. Is used to insert instance variable, and also will insert methods into the translated servlet, right? This one. And the second one, what we talk about is what? Scriptlet. Okay, scriptlet, the syntax is like this way. Okay, between this percentage the sign, between them you can use to insert local variable. Local variable means what? Means the variable defined in Java methods, and this local variable gonna be in this method, JSP service method. Okay, and it's gonna have a request response. It can any local variable and any insert any statement, Java statements in JSP service method. Any statement you put in a method in Java, you can put it in the scriptlet. Eventually, those statements are gonna be inside this JSP service method too. Okay. Third one we talk about is called expression, right? Expression is like this way. Okay, and you have an equal sign, and here you can have any variable name or call a method if the method return return any value, okay? But make sure don't add a semicolon, because eventually this expression gonna be a statement inside the JSP service. The statement is out.print. Okay, whatever you put after this equal sign and before this percentage sign, and all the thing gonna be put inside as argument to print method, and this statement is also inside the JSP service. Okay, and the fourth we talked about is directive. Directive. Okay, directive, the syntax is like this. Okay, and directive have 3. We only talked about 2 so far. Page, you can using import, okay, and you can have is EL ignored, and you can have a page, and other one we talk about include. And here we can have a file. This file gonna be using relative URL, relative path, okay, relative path. The other one we didn't talk about is a tag lib. Tag lib we will introduce when we talk about tag libraries like a JSTL or Java standard tag library. At that time we will introduce, we will talk about this one, okay? And the next one we talk about is a comment. Comment, we mentioned 2. This one is a JSP comment. Okay, JSP comment is gonna be ignored during translation phase. Phase PH. Okay, translation means when JSP translate to a Java class, and this is gonna be ignored. This is the JSP comment. In our previous video, we also showed this one. This is this one is HTML comment, and it's gonna be if you see the source code, you can see the source code contain this HTML comment. Eventually, if you have HTML comment, it's gonna be the argument for this one. So all the things gonna be as argument to write method. So it's gonna be in the response body, and the browser can also get this comment if it's HTML. Okay, this is the first one I show you is the JSP comment. And there are others we haven't talked about. One is EL expression, and the syntax is like this way. We'll explain later. Okay, and the other one we haven't talked about is kind of like a JSP action. Okay, like something like a JSP, and here have a include. Okay, but not widely used and a file. Something like this. Like this. Okay, and these two and this tag lib we will explain later. Okay, because so far there are some other things we haven't introduced, so it's not a good idea to introduce those here. So I already said so many in this video. Anyway, this is the current JSP elements we already talked about. The not covered I will circle in red, and so later on when I review, I know those I haven't covered. Okay, those. Okay, so 3 things we haven't covered, but don't worry, we're gonna have videos for them. That's it. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.